Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. And Shalom to all the sincere believers in the hope of the hopeful elect, which includes the Israelites who are scattered amongst these other nations and look like these other nations. Now this lesson is going to be based on multiple people being stabbed in Chelsea and one in serious condition. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says multiple people were stabbed in a Chelsea, Massachusetts neighborhood on Thursday night, prompting a large police presence. According to Chelsea police, officers received a 911 call around 6:45 p.m. for a stabbing in the area of Chestnut Street and Everett Avenue. Responding officers found multiple stabbing victims. All were provided medical aid and transported to nearby hospitals for further treatment. Police said one of the victims suffered a potentially life-threatening stab wound and their condition remains serious. Said Chelsea police did not say how many people were stabbed or if any arrests were made. Or if any arrests have been made. News Center 5 cameras saw multiple people being detained at the scene. The Suffolk County District Attorney's Office confirmed they had representatives at the scene. The large police presence shocked nearby residents. So we never expected this to happen, especially around here, said Saul. At least it's very sad. Like I said, gotta keep praying for the community. We gotta keep praying for the people that live here. The investigation remains ongoing and fluid, according to police. Chelsea detectives and Mass State Police detectives are currently working this very serious incident, and we are ready to utilize any and all of our resources to give our community the peace of mind our citizens deserve, said Chelsea Police Chief Keith Hoyton. Yeah, so, the Lord let loose one of his spirits of vengeance. Or maybe it was multiple people who committed this stabbing attack, because they said that, multiple people were being detained at the scene. So maybe it wasn't just one person stabbing people. Maybe it was multiple people stabbing people. But that's the time that we're in. We are in some perilous times. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And when you look up the definition of perilous, it means full of danger or risk. It means dangerous, hazardous, unsafe. And we are in some dangerous and unsafe times. You got a lot of the Lord's spirits of vengeance out here, stabbing people and shooting people and committing other crimes against people, which is basically just the Lord's judgments going forth. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And that's what happened in this particular case. Whoever was doing the stabbing, that person or those people were just spirits of vengeance that the Lord was using to lay sore strokes upon wicked people. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And in this particular case, with this judgment, multiple people got wounded by the judgments of the Lord. Psalm 7 and 11. Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And that's why every day people get stabbed and people get shot and people get into car crashes and, just heavy judgments befall people every day because these are wicked people with whom the Lord is angry with. So they deserve the judgments that they receive. Psalms 9:16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. Yeah, so these are the judgments of the Lord. And the people who these judgments fall upon are merely reaping what they've sown. They were being wicked. They provoked the Lord unto wrath. And so they got judged accordingly. Salakia. Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And that's right. It is a fearful thing to fall into the Lord's hands because nobody can save you and nobody can protect you from whatever judgment the Lord has in store. So in regards to these people who got stabbed, there was nothing that could have been done to prevent that because the Lord was angry with them and he put them in that situation so that his judgment could be brought upon them. And that one person who had what the police believed to be a life-threatening injury as a result of the stabbing, that person could die. It all depends on what the Lord wants. All of those people who got stabbed could recover and go on about their life, or, it could go the other way. And this is why you're supposed to fear the Lord, because your life is in his hands. However he decides your story is going to play out, that's exactly how it's going to go. And there's nothing anybody can do to change it. But you see, in these last days, there's going to be a lot more stabbings and shootings and just violence. People committing violence against other people. And those of us of the hopeful elect, we have to keep in mind that these are merely the Lord's spirits that are created for vengeance, executing his judgments. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, for putting his spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. And shalom to all the sincere believers. And that includes, once again, the members of the hopeful elect who are scattered amongst these other nations and look like these other nations. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. And Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, shalom.